Ooh, this is actually a very cool tool. Ha ha ha. Okay, anyway, so yeah, so this is gonna be another whatchamacallit, a analyze video, analytic video. Yeah, that's probably better English. Um, to analyze a gameplay that I had with one of our new hire. His name is Chaster. So basically, I'm going to try to analyze his play and hopefully some of that stuff that can also benefit someone of you who is viewing this video right now. But yeah, this is particularly going to be very a personalized video for Chester. Okay, this takes forever to actually erase. I don't know if there's a better way to do that. Anyway, cool. So this is a game that we had against Three Style. Um, go back, go back. Yeah, basically, like the backstory of this is like hey man, let's just play some games against noobs, I guess, and then let's relax a little bit so I can basically teach Chester how to play this game. But then the first game that we had was against Marty Mark, and I was like, oh man, we're probably gonna lose this anyway. So yeah, that's basically what I said. I told my teammate Sheila Lo-Fi, I was like, hey, we're gonna lose this game, man. But then I don't know how we won that, but we did anyway. Um, so let's start talk about some stuff. Okay, so sure. You don't shoot that. Okay, first of all, here actually let's try to get rid of the voice. Okay, cool. When you get the ball and there are three people in front of you, I guess the common sense is that you don't shoot the ball. For two reasons. First reason, you're high likely to miss that. Second of all, who's going to get a rebound at this possession, right? Because Shadow Lo-Fi is definitely not going to get that. For me, it's going to be a hell of a struggle for me to get it because I have to probably sprinting when you are making that shot all the way to the pan to get it. So that's eventually what I did. But you cannot expect, like, if you're playing with some randoms, they can react to that. So as a big, your job is not making mistakes like this. So lesson number one, I guess. I eventually get a rebound. I eventually got the rebound, so that was okay. Let's see. I think the first couple minutes you played just fine. Yeah. There wasn't anything that I want to analyze about. Beside maybe like this play, right? So let's say if I were in your position, right? Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's just analyze this Joey really quick, right? This Joey right here. I need to figure out a better way to get rid of this. Because this eraser, okay, I guess I can do that. Anyway, so you see this Joey right here has two options. He can either go this way, like go to the right. Let's use this. He can go the right side like that, or go to the left side like this, right? Or he can just do a pull up jumper. So as me, like what I'm doing right here is you see like, yeah, let's use another color. Me as William is trying to go to this area to basically bump him right there. And you could do the same, to be honest. Like what you can do is like you can temporarily stand right here to cut out this Carla Marty Mark's offensive path, right? And if you do that, what's going to happen is Marty Mark either going to do a pull-up jumper or I don't know, like because both sides is basically cut off. Maybe he's going to pass to he's going to pass to this Murdoch, right? But yeah, so it takes forever to get rid of this. I need to find a better tool to actually demonstrate this shit. Okay, so yeah, that's basically my point. Yeah, trying to be a little bit more aware on the help defense. Okay, cool. Okay, finally start. So what ended up happening is because this left area was completely open for him. See, nobody's caring come to this area. He can just like go in and just make shot. And you basically care too much on this Lee, which is unnecessary because if you're standing like where I'm standing right here and a Lee standing all the way in the corner, you can just do one dash and block that, right? So you don't have to be so conscious about staying too close to Lee. Okay, cool. Actually good. Another thing is, yep, this is like another thing I want to talk about. So while playing against Lee, you have to analyze like what kind of a play that Lee can do, right? Lee can either do like a Yeah, this is actually irritating. Okay, Lee can do a few things. He can do like a when he's holding his W, he can either like do a how do I call it, like the fadeaway, that Lee's fadeaway, or he can do this shit like he can jump, like he can drive in like by holding that. He can go to this side or he can go to that side, right? Again, me right here, I'm trying to come here and help you out a little bit on that side, but there's no support on the left side. So if I were you, I'm gonna stand a little bit back. So like let's use in the color. So if I were you, I'll probably stand right here. So this way, if this guy go to the left, you can bump him, and then if he go to the right, I can come help defense. And then you want to keep that space between the two of you, so that he cannot just like cross you easily. If you maintain that speed when he do this kind of move, you can always dash back and then caught up to him, right? The only thing you have to get worried about is this guy doing a fadeaway. But look at his position right here. He's all the way at a 3-point line. It's very low, less likely for him to do a fadeaway. So chances are you don't have to worry about that. So you don't have to stay close at all. You can just like lay back and relax and wait to block him. Cool. So hopefully the spacing is very important. Okay. Yeah, I just really irritates why there's not like a and just like go back options, right? So you don't have to erase it every single time. Anyway, so okay, he goes in, he did that, and that was a mistake. Cool. Damn, I was like, God, how did I block that? Okay, just ignore that. Okay. Anyway, let's see. I think. Hey, what's up? No. I'm not actually eating here. I'm just doing some video and then I gotta go. Cool. So he's like, okay, cool. Let's see. Yeah, let's keep going. So right now, skip that, skip that, skip that. I want to jump maybe to the second half because that's what I'll see most of the problem. So second half, like the kind of lineup they have is Kim, right? I found a lot of like I guess like a newer player have problems help defense at Kim. This happens on previous video with White Clary. If I haven't watched that video, I highly recommend you go watch it. If you have watched that video, then let's talk about like some of the stuff that you have done wrong. Your position right here was questionable. So here's some of the thought, right? If say that this Kim is standing in this area, right? Carter can technically handle like a Kim with the ball on her hand because Kim is more scary like off ball. But in this particular case, if I were you, at least I will try to stay in closer range because there's really no point for you to like standing in this area, like because like the point of you standing there is so that this Krista you can basically defend this Krista, but you have to understand in this particular like lineup, right? Krista is not going to be the main scorer. The main scorer is going to be this Kim, right? So for you want to actually actually let's try this. Can I use this? Okay, yeah, let's not use that. Yeah, you want to. Oh my god, this is all fucked up. Okay, let's get rid of this. Okay, so when Kim is trying to do this kind of dash move, right? You always want to be in the right spot to prevent that from happening. So let's go back a little bit to see what's really going on. Okay, cool. All right. This Kim has two options. He can either go this way, go to the left, right, or go to the right, right? So if I'm standing right here as a Carter, there's no way that Kim is gonna just like dash to the left, right? Well, I mean, a good Kim will probably not do that. He'll say, "Oh, look at this, all these like right side empty area. He can just like dash all the way to there." But let's just think about if you actually sitting right here, right? Where is this king gonna go? Nowhere, right? If you can actually move here, so when king doing a dash, you're holding your W. That's basically a successful, basically how do you call, how do you call it, a good defense, because this Amanda, even though he's there, he has to guard this Pedro, and if Amanda trying to block this king, this Murdoch can go to the right and shoot, right? There's a lot of stuff that they can do, just because that this misplay right here. So if I were you, I'll try to stay in range and then make sure that Kim doesn't do anything. Cool. Yeah, let's try to stay in the area. Yeah, so Kim got open, and if he shoot that, then that's probably in. But she hesitated. Cool. Yeah, that's basically it. I think the only problem I think from you is like the help defense. This is going to be another point. So if you don't have to use power rebound, don't use it. Like in this particular rebounding, right? Let's actually make it slow, because I remember you actually jumped about the same time as this guy. It may be even faster. Um, let's see. Okay, let's see. After he hits, right, you got pushed back a little bit, and you dash towards that. This is a perfect time for you to do a vertical jump, because it's within the range of you doing that, and it's a relatively high bounce. So if you do like a horizontal jump, which is the prior rebound, those are not good for this kind of rebound. Those are better for ball that is out of your reach. But if it's within your reach, trying to just do a vertical jump, because you will quickly realize, right? You two actually jump at the same time, but she got the rebound, but you potentially could maybe compete for that rebound if you do a vertical jump. So another tips right there. And yeah, don't buy for that pump fake. Cool. I think that covers everything. The rest of them just being the same problems over and over, but you get the point. So here's gonna be a video basically. I think Ola Papa recorded this a while ago. That was when I still have my older name, Yuzu JR. But the kind of stuff I want to show you is this is how I help defense a Kim. So as you can see, right? So you may see a little bit slower. Right after this Kim is dashing towards there, I knew that she's like going to go to the right, because the left side there's no way. All the puppets are right there. So me, what I would do is I dash towards that area to make sure that Kim doesn't go there. But back to the video that we just watched, you are all the way in the paint. The Kim eventually dashed to the right. So now Olapapa can catch to this King very easily, and do whatever he has to do to defense that. But yeah, you get the point. See, another thing is I kept coming back and forth between this Kim and this Krista, for the sake of because we have a 3-point lead, right? I don't care if this guy scores. So after he passed back to the Kim, I'm back on him all over again. I just want to make sure this guy doesn't score, and then get rebound afterward. So, and then you will see this kind of action repeatedly happen, right? Yeah, my goal is not letting this Kim score at all. See, Krista is all the way over there. I don't worry about Krista. Yeah, Krista can do whatever the fuck he wants. But I want to make sure this Kim doesn't do anything. See, we are basically double him, trying to make him not score at all. And then as Murdoch, one thing good about it is after Kim passed back to this Krista, right? You can always go back and shadow block that. And then there's another tip, if Kim passes to Krista, let's see, in this scenario, right? If Kim wants to make a pass to Krista, and then there are two people in front of him, Kim has to do an over a head pass. And that's very easy. When he's doing that kind of animation, Pedro can steal it. Does that make sense? So you really don't give him a lot of options in this scenario. The only option that he has is pass to this PG. There's no way that in those kind of defense he can pass to this Krista. Okay, I just take my words back. He just passed the Krista with a chest pass. That wasn't expected. Okay, whatever. But okay, cool. You get the point. Um, yeah, and then if you do that kind of play style over and over again, um, yeah. See, another thing is like, see, with the Murdoch, you can do a shadow block again, right? So even though that's a failed shadow block, but I think I eventually blocked them once. I think it might be this one. Yep, he passed back. I come back to help him defense again. Um, come back and then block that. Yeah, so you get the point. Cool. Hopefully this can help you a little bit, and make sure to start playing with the crew member more. Yeah, so there you can, I also recommend you to record your gameplay so you can look at how you played and you can learn from that. Good luck. Bye bye.